Alright folks, Pitching Ace Idiot, we are back on Criminal Case on Facebook. We are on Case 17, Horseback Mountain, Chapter 2. Alright, now, I proposed this question in the last video. I'd like to do in this one. Which is your ranking of chiefs? I think Chief King is number 1. Andrea was 2, and this one's 3. I really don't like Ripley at all right now. I felt bad that she died. Not feeling so bad right now. Let's recap, Ace. We know that the victim was working as an engineer at Sombra's secret satellite facility, which we still have yet to. Hey guys, guess who's the Bureau's favorite resident genius? No, don't tell me it's me. I've discovered the location of the secret satellite factory. Wait, what? How on earth did you manage that? Ace and I have had our noses to the grindstones trying to find that place, and we've come up with nothing. Well, while you guys were running around picking up clues, I was studying the infrared imaging of Mount Khan. And there's a huge structure hidden underneath the statue of Genghis Khan. Oh, well that explains why we found the victim's body close to the statue. We need to head back to Mount Khan immediately, Ace. There's not a second to lose. Oh, so that big thing of Genghis Khan is actually where he is. Are you sure about this, Elliot? I don't see an entrance anywhere. I'm sure, I just need to hack into the security system and we'll be in. I see. What did I tell you guys? Am I a genius or what? What the? Did that giant stone head actually just open up? Gotta admit, you've outdone yourself this time, Elliot. Come on, Ace, this is just what we've been waiting for. Let's go in and scout the factory for clues. Quick. Dang. Sick. That's nuts. That's crazy, man. That's just crazy. Alright, toolbox, easily. Ongoing flag. Dog. It's cute. Satellite model. Oh my gosh, these things are moving. It's slightly distracting. Crescent moon. Oxygen tank. Okay, those things I'm not that great at right now, so just help me find everything. Okay. I mean, I like that it's moving, it just threw me off. As I'm looking everywhere else, my ADD is kicking in. I'm like, oh, ooh, shiny object. Whoa, take a look at this place, Ace. How on earth did Sombra manage to keep something like this hidden? It's totally empty, though. There's not a person or satellite in sight. I wonder if that means the satellite is finished, or if it has just been started. Did you at least find something that might clue us in on Andre's murder? Toolbox. Well, if anyone can find a clue in there, it's you. But this is what could break the case wide open. You've picked up a scale model of a satellite. We better dust it for print stat. Yeah, that's going to be nuts. I feel like there's probably more than just one person's prints on these. Good job, Ace. You've uncovered the prints on that satellite scale model. Let's get them to Lars. But they're probably the victims and someone else's. 12 hours. Totally doable. Let's see if we can just... boom. What'd you find in the toolbox, Ace? Some kind of paperwork? It seems like to be a non-disclosure agreement drawn up by the victim for a tour of the satellite factory. And look, it was signed by Elena, so she knew about the hidden factory. And she lied to us about not knowing what Andre was doing in Mongolia. That wannabe cosmonaut has got some explaining to do, Ace. We need to talk to her stat. Yeah, what's up, Elena? The game is Miss Tereshkova. We know that you visited the satellite factory under Mount Khan with the victim. Senior Trooper Ace found the non-disclosure agreement you signed. I don't want any trouble, Senior Trooper Ace. I just not think it interesting to tell. Like I said before, I just come to Mongolia for peace after Cosmora's rejection and to ride horses. You see, the horses do not care that I am a failed astronaut or cosmonaut. They do not judge. Not like Andre. He insists on showing off by taking me to his factory. And did you see a satellite there? Were they in process of building one? I don't know. Andre would not show me all the rooms, so I not even see point of visit. Anyway, satellites are not interesting to me. You cannot go to space in a satellite, and that is all I want, to go to space. Check is crazy. Nuts. Anyways, guys, I'm going to see you guys in 12 hours. Been Pitching Ace 88. Au revoir. Alright, folks, Pitching Ace 88, we're back. Let's speed this up a little bit. 1 cash. Hey guys, this mini satellite you sent me is rad. I might keep it to show with the triplets when I see them next. They're totally into space right now. Anyway, you'll never guess who the fingerprints on the model belong to. That's why we sent it to you, Lars, so we didn't have to guess. Well, the fingerprints belong to Assa. I just knew it, Ace. I knew Assa was up to something. I was sure she didn't come all this way for Jack. And you're right, she did mention that she goes horse riding, just like her killer. We need to ask Assa why she didn't just tell us about the satellite factory pronto. Oh, brother. Assa. We found your prints on the satellite model under Mount Khan, Assa. Why didn't you tell us you knew where Sombra's factory was? Well, it's not like I lied. I was just economical with the truth. Anyways, I work for Mossad, not the Bureau, Senior Trooper Ace. Mossad picked up on the shipment of unusual components to the area. The kind of components you wouldn't expect to see out here. So they sent me here to investigate. And did your investigation happen to involve another murder? It wouldn't be the first time you've assassinated someone under the Bureau's nose. Please, Senior Trooper Ace. I may be highly trained in sword fighting, but I prefer a more modern approach to assassination. Anyways, the factory was deserted, as I'm sure you saw. Well, you know what, Assa? You might have Jack wrapped around your little finger, but we know better. We will be keeping an eye on you. Well, we need to recap, Ace. We got a dead satellite engineer on our hands and a secret Sombra factory hidden under Mount Khan. We know that both Assa and Elena visited the factory, and Assa hardly has a spotless record when it comes to killing people. Could Mossad have ordered another hit? I'm also worried that there's no trace of this satellite Sombra are supposed to be building. Either they haven't started it yet, or the project is further along than I'd like to consider. We need more leads and quick. You're right, it's the only place around here where people might mingle is a restaurant. Who knows who else the victim might have met there. Let's go back, quick. Yeah, because we only have a couple suspects, really. Yeah, we only have the 3. We're looking for 2 more suspects. Nice. Looks like Jones from Grimsboro. I like it. It's a Mongolian flag. Briefcase. Saddle might be a clue. Definitely is a clue. Glass bottle, broken pieces, another clue, and then the snake's right up here. Well, tell me you picked up something good, Ace. We desperately need to solve this murder so we can figure out how advanced Sombra's plans are. Unlock the case. Well, that's definitely suspicious. You better unlock it ASAP. This horse saddle has the initials AB on it. It must have belonged to our victim. You're right, there's a sweaty handprint on the saddle. I'll let you do the honors and collect a sample. Those broken pieces won't be much use until you put them back together. Let's get cracking, Ace. Crack-a-lackin'. Let's get crack-a-lackin'. Boom, we got that one. Got that one. Nice. Whoa, how did a gun like that end up in a restaurant in the middle of Mongolia? I know exactly who can help us find out. Jonah. Let's send the gun to him. Is it Assaults again? 12 hours, man. Alright, I guess you're doing ballistic testing. Who am I to say how long that should actually take you? Alright. Oh, we're doing a substance. We're not trying like any fingerprints or anything. Okay. Well, good job collecting that sweat from the victim's horse saddle, Ace. Let's stick it under the microscope. Oh, we're going to be doing some work here. Let's put this together. Super, super creepy. Darn, that mask you put back together gives me the heebie-jeebies, Ace. You're right, there's blood on the mask. We were to see what Lars makes of this quick. Alright, well, let's see what Lars has to make of it. That's interesting. This next clue is probably only going to give us one person, but we're missing a fifth. Unless this tells us two people. Could be. Oh, baby. Huh. What did the microscope report say about the sweat you found on the victim's horse saddle, Ace? Oh, so the DNA was female. And we're on luck. There's a match in the database. DNA belongs to a 53-year-old local horse breeder called Tsetseg. Good point, Ace. That means Tsetseg rides horses. And like her killer, she was obviously in contact with the victim. We better question her. Interesting. I hope I'm pronouncing that name right. If anyone is Mongolian, please tell me if that's right or not. What do you people want? If it's a writing lesson you're after, come back tomorrow. Team Trooper Ace is here to ask you about the murder of Andrei Belaglazov. You found your handprint on Andrei's saddle. Murder? Oh, well that explains why Andrei didn't show up for his lesson this morning. Oh, so you knew the victim well. Did he happen to mention being threatened by someone or feeling in danger? Well, a lot of foreigners come through these parts. I don't ask them what they're doing here. Now be off with you. I need to sharpen my sword. A woman has to be able to defend herself around these parts. It's an interesting response. Anyways, guys, I'll see you guys in 12 hours with Bitching Ace 88. Au revoir. Alright, folks, Bitching Ace 88, we are back. Like Criminal Case on Facebook, and we are with...
Yara. Hi, guys.
And she is going to be coming along, voicing some of the female characters. So let's finish this off.
Nice to see you, Jonah. I knew this would be a job for you. What have you got on the gun Trevor sent you? Ah, Ace sent you.
Well, the gun you found in the restaurant is an MP443 Grok. It's a standard issue for the Russian Domestic Security and Foreign Intelligence Service, the MGB. I studied the handle, and judging by the size of the worn area, I'd say it belongs to a female agent.
Just because women tend to have smaller hands? That's a bit sexist, even for you, Jonah. But okay.
Just calling it as I see it. Also, the wear and tear on the barrel suggests heavy usage. The owner is probably trigger happy.
A trigger-happy female MGB agent? That sounds familiar, Ace.
Oh, yes it does. This is, yep.
Right, you met the MGB agent, Anya Ivanova, in Moscow.
Okay, you pronounce Russian names way better than I do.
I do my best. Wasn't she furious that you uncovered the mole in Cosmoros before she did? I'm sure she'll be glad to see you, Ace. Let's go question Anya.
Oh man, let's do it. I'd like to thank Char for coming on with us because the missus has been focused on little mini Ace, and she's not in the state where she wants to be recording just yet, so maybe another couple months. Ah!
Ah!
Oh.
Lars Douglas, take that mask off right now. That's a piece of evidence you're wearing.
Oh, sorry, Carmen, but it's pretty cool though, huh? The blood on it was your victim's, but I was intrigued by the mask itself, so I called...
Tell me you didn't.
Oh, we meet again, Ms. Shazami. Behold, you see before you a true Mongolian masterpiece. This work of art is a traditional dance mask of huge cultural significance, but sadly, as with everything of cultural importance, it is now often sold as a tourist gimmick. The mask depicts one of the servants of the god of war, known as the carrier of the sword. As your victim was killed with a saber, I put it to you that this mask must belong to the killer.
Thanks for pointing out the obvious, Dupont. It's got the victim's blood on it. Lars, is there anything else you can tell us?
Actually, there is. I found traces of salty tea on the mask. It's an acquired taste, but very popular locally.
So now we know the killer drinks salty tea. Well, they'd better enjoy it while they can, Ace.
That's right. Let's go talk to Anya.
Yeah. Miss Ivanova, Mongolia seems like an unusual choice of location for an MGB agent. Care to explain what you're doing here? Not that it's any of your business, but the MGB sent me out here. Apparently they weren't happy with the way I handled things in Moscow. And it's all Senior Trooper Ace's fault. They showed me up by discovering that Darya Chernova has been leaking Cosmor's classified information to Sombra. And now I'm stuck in Mongolia, where there's nothing but yaks and horses to spy on. I love horse riding as much as the next girl, but I want to be where the action is. I didn't spend years learning the deadly art of sword fighting just to be sent to the Mongolian countryside. How convenient you should mention sword fighting, since we've got a victim who was sliced in two with a saber. A lot of people know how to handle a sword. Now if you'll excuse me, Senior Trooper Ace, there's a suspicious-looking yak that I need to keep an eye on.
Well,
Okay.
something tells me that she could easily be a suspect and be really upset that she let it go away, and she wants to try and make it up. Oh gosh.
Senior Trooper Ace, are you telling me that two of your suspects know the whereabouts of Sombra Satellite Factory? Oh gosh. Well, the important thing is that we found it. And anyway, I'm more worried about the appearance of Anya. I'm not buying her lies about the MGB sending her here. We could really do without having two spies to deal with, Ace. It can only end in...
Ace, quick! I need your help. It's Asal and Anya.
Jack, Ace has bigger things to deal with than your girlfriend problems.
No, you don't understand. They're at the satellite factory, threatening to shoot each other.
Oh,
Brother.
okay.
Oh, brother.
Cat fight. Always good.
We'll be seeing that cat fight in Chapter 3. I'll see you guys all later. Thank you, Jar, for joining us. This has been Pitching Ace 88, and
Yada!
over and out.